So this is Tracey Tee, everyone. I'm going to introduce you.
It's like an obituary.
Right. She's just passed. No. She's my bestie, and I want you all to know her. Also, we've known each other since the 8th grade. So there's that.
Just a couple years ago.
It's just a few years ago. Okay. Here we go. Born and raised in Colorado, Tracey Tee will always hike with you. She has a deep love of nature and all things natural, from which deodorant she'll wear to which berries and pine needles she'll forage to make bath salts, her current project. But what balances out her hippie nature is her love of extra bright pink sweaters and her very intense need to learn every single thing about whatever subject crosses her path. She can tell you about organic milk products, political policy, spiritual enlightenment, and cryptocurrency all in one dinner. And if it affects or helps her friends and family, she's all in. Tracey is a mama bear. She literally comforts me and would all of you in her large bosom. But I'm mostly excited to introduce her to you, our band of mothers, because you all now have a forever protector. Having Tracey on your team means, well, basically that nobody should ever cross you, doubt your abilities, or disparage your beliefs, because she will cut them, especially if she's had any vodka. She will nurse you when you're sick, cook you beef bourguignon on a Tuesday, douse you in oils when you're puking over the toilet. Not that that has ever happened to me.
Never done that for you, yeah.
And she will be your biggest cheerleader when you need it most. She's 6 feet tall. I love that people don't get to see us. She's very tall.
Very tall.
She's got a big personality and has always been insecure about being the loudest person in the room, but she's still the loudest person in the room. She can't help herself. She was a sorority sister at a small liberal arts college in Michigan, but the only one who never really fit in or followed the rules because she hates being told what to do. She graduated college with an English and theater major and moved to LA with her now husband of 20 years. Johnny is incredibly loyal and madly in love with her and their little family unit. In LA, she studied improv, started an e-commerce company, was a guest star on Star Trek, but ultimately, once she got spit on by a stranger in a Trader Joe's parking lot, decided to come back to her hometown, find her forever home, and start a family, all while continuing to be an entrepreneur because it runs in her blood. She's a born leader. It took her 6 years to get pregnant, but she rarely talks about it. She'll only bring it up when it helps support someone else in the same situation. She has one beautiful, amazing daughter named Evie, who just turned 10. And she'll talk about this on the podcast, but she was not able to breastfeed her, and Evie totally lived.
She did.
She's perfectly healthy.
She lived.
She totally lived. Tracey loves to cook. She's a big extended family, and she cooks almost all of them Sunday dinner every week. Her favorite drink is an extra sweet Manhattan while cooking. She has the worst time sleeping, but to help herself, she puts in headphones and watches some poorly rated movie from 2004, and then somehow claims that despite all the science about devices in your face at night, nothing else works for her. She's left-handed. She loves hot baths and saunas. She's an optimist. She loves carbs. She's never met a donut that she doesn't like. She loves Schitt's Creek and watches all the seasons repeatedly, and she's a huge fan of all of the disaster movies. Mm-hmm. She's an 8 Enneagram. She'll generally cry for you way before she'll cry for herself. She's a big dog person who has opened herself to having a tiny dog. And really, that's her 2020 in a nutshell.
Okay.
That's Tracey Tee.
Thank you. I'm trying not to cry.
Oh.
Thank you.